What if I were to tell you there's a much more sinister, despicable brat than both Hongxi and Little Brown Bear combined? I mean, it's the meta now. You search brat compilation on YouTube and every single title ends with quote-unquote worse than insert brat name. But the kid I'm about to show you, he makes those two look like misunderstood angels. And he's from the lovely state of France. Et maintenant, le patois et difficoulois.
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for.
Minnie Wolf, what's going on?
It's not fair. Tomorrow, Anderson is going skateboarding with his dad.
There you go again with it's not fair. Still at it.
Come on, we never do anything together, Dad.
I'm warning you, Minnie Wolf, don't take that tone with me. Go and brush your teeth right now.
This is Mini Wolf, a brat who makes the big bad wolf tame in comparison. When the game he plays with his friends doesn't go his way, he goes to the extreme lengths as to socially distance himself from them. And again, because things didn't go his way. Put that information in your brain and let it sit there for a few minutes.
Anderson isn't my best friend anymore. I don't want to see him or the others.
Oh, really? Now what? What happened?
All they do is bug me. I wanted to play pirates, but nobody else wanted to, and we had to play Musketeers.
Really? But I thought you always enjoyed playing Musketeers.
No, I don't. It's mega boring. I told them that I wanted to play pirates, but nobody would listen.
Hit the subscribe button if you're enjoying the content so far and act much more behaved than the growling fur freak. Fast forward a few minutes later and Mini Wolf suddenly decides he's the Elon Musk of Recess and starts acting like he's the CEO of everyone's fun. His friends rightfully get sick of him and let him sit in his own pile of anger. So what does he do next? He gets home and decides to yell at his two parents that don't deserve any of that, and the dad doesn't put the whiny brat in his place.
Hey, speak softly, please. You do not need to yell when you're talking to us.
Oh, hell no! Let me show y'all something. I will tear some shit up. I swear.
Oh my goodness, don't tell me you're a beta dad as well.
What about you? What are you doing there?
Minnie Wolf, don't you dare talk to me like...
Oh, never mind. He can actually yell at his son when he deserves it. That makes you 0.1% more effective than Beta Boris. What an achievement! In the end, he eventually does apologize to all his friends and steps down as the non-existent role of CEO of Playtime. Now hold up, don't click off this just yet. I gotta show you what brat powers he's capable of at home. When he plays a bit too rough and causes his mom's favorite prize vase to shatter, a literal family heirloom that probably held more love than he ever will, do you think he'll take any accountability and own up to it? Well, I'm not sure the video says so much about it as this script.
Oh no, my vase! Watch out, be sure not to touch any of the pieces, you could cut yourself.
We were just playing, and then I heard a boom. Lilu knocked over your vase. That was a bad thing to do, Lilu.
Such a shame, I really like this vase. Don't you worry, my little sweet pea, I know you didn't do it on purpose. I'll go get the broom. You watch your sister so she doesn't touch the broken pieces, okay?
Okay, Mommy.
Thank you, Wolfiekins, you're too sweet.
Congrats, Mini Wolf! You made an enemy out of your own little sister. But I think she's just now realizing what brat powers you're really capable of. Welcome to the club, girl. She rightfully holds a grudge on her brother and decides to get back at him. Wow, I never knew babies could have backbones as well. And guess what? She gets undeservingly punished for it.
Lilu?
Well now, what's gotten into you, Lilu?
This is unacceptable. It's not nice to throw food on your big Lilu, we do not throw baby food on our brother.
Or on anyone else for that matter.
I hate you!
What makes this even worse is that the parents never find out the truth. And when they do find out why his sister is acting up, it's because of some stupid sickness.
Minnie Wolf?
Oh no, I'm gonna get scolded. I just know it. You're gonna ground me for the rest of my life.
Minnie Wolf? So you're gonna have to stay away from your sister for at least a few days to be on the safe side. The doctor says she has a sore throat. I don't want you to catch your germs, understand?
Oh, so that's why she was crying all the time?
Yes, our poor little sweet pea. She wasn't feeling too well.
Gosh, I love bad parenting.
I'm furious! I'm so mad!
Another episode shows Mini Wolf not taking much of a liking of his parents getting some time for themselves for once, and goes as far as to sneaking in the back of their car just to tag along. Thankfully, his grandparents are able to convince him to be considerate for once in his frickin' little miserable life, and gives his depressed, angry parents some time for themselves. Oh, and get this episode. This episode shows him thinking his friends' houses are so much better than his just because Anderson can use a sticky bun as his own little marker, and that he has an electric toothbrush, both of which Mini Wolf does not have. Even though this kid gets a roof over his head, food every single day, clothes, a warm bed, and loving parents who haven't abandoned him at a gas station yet. And this kid thinks his life sucks? Boy, I'm pretty sure there are millions of homeless people who would swap places with you in a heartbeat. Especially if it meant not having to hear you whine every 5 minutes. Now, despite being a brat 90% of the time, there are a few times where I can feel sympathetic for him, like in the episode Mini Wolf's Tears. In the episode, he's crying over a sad scene in his Mordecai show. No, not that, Mordecai. Sit down, regular show fans. Now, crying is a part of being human. Or Wolf. What makes me feel bad for Mini Wolf in this situation is that everyone in the school makes fun of him for it. And who gets punished? Mini Wolf, the victim in this situation. Because this school runs on favoritism and trauma, and the fact this teacher has a thing for playing favorites and sucking up to all the bullies. Eventually, when the Grunt brothers make fun of him again for crying, Mini Wolf snaps and stomps on his back as an act of revenge and gets detention again. Might be one of the worst episodes of Mini Wolf, not because of him, but because no one is on his side. Even villains have feelings sometimes. Now, there are more moments of Mini Wolf being a brat that support my claim, but I don't think he's the worst when we compare him to other brats. If you guys want to see a part 2 to this, let me know in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching this and being my loyal, trusty fans. And until next time, it's TCM, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace out. Fast forward a few minutes later, and Mini Wolf suddenly thinks he's the Elon Musk of Recess and start... So what does he do next? That makes you 0.1... In the end, he does apologize to all his friends and step down as the non-existent role of... I gotta show you what brat powers he's capable of. I gotta show you what brat powers he's capable of. But I think she's just now realizing what brat powers you're really